بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب زدني علما.
So probably in this section, we'll try to understand about the Cisco Smart Account, and then we'll see the WAN edge licensing, and then uploading the WAN edge devices, a list to the vManage, and also we'll see the vEdge CLI configurations as we progress. So probably before that, we need to understand something about Cisco Smart Account. So let's try to understand about the Cisco Smart Account first. Now, what is Cisco Smart Account? It is a new way to license, basically from Cisco. So Smart Account is a container which allows you to organize all your Cisco licenses. So all your licenses, devices, whatever the agreements you have and the user access, everything is managed in a more efficient way, probably compared with the older one. So this is kind of a new way to manage the Cisco licenses. So it allows you to control all the assets. So using the Smart Account, you can view your licenses, you can store, you can manage, or even you can move your assets wherever and whenever you require. Now, in terms of benefits, let's say, now what is the benefit of this Smart Account? Now, there are a few benefits like Smart Accounts offer you a simple to use, a centralized and organized solution for your license management. So with the Smart Account, you will be getting a full visibility for your licenses, all your Cisco assets. Probably if you compare that with the old way, basically in an old way, we used to have something called product activation keys, which will be used in the earlier case. So with the help of Smart Account, we get the real-time visibility. Now, real-time visibility is like you can view all your software licenses, everything, and also the users across the organization. So you can have a better view of that. And also it provides you something called centralized management. So in the case of centralized management, you have a single location where you will be giving authorized users an ability to see all the licenses, and also the user can move the licenses freely throughout the network. So kind of single centralized management to manage all your licenses. Apart from that, you can also get telemetry services like you can download the reports, whatever the reports when you purchased, or whatever the license which are in use, and the available softwares you can manage in a more efficient way. Apart from that, organization means you can create something called virtual accounts. So there are some options called virtual accounts. So in the case of virtual accounts, we will be creating multiple accounts or multiple virtual accounts based on the departments. Like let's say you have a security department, you can create a virtual account for security department. So they will be responsible for managing all the licenses relating to security devices. So similar way, you have an enterprise account, you can create a virtual account who will be responsible for managing your enterprise network licenses. So you can create that organization based or the requirement based virtual accounts, which makes much easier to manage your licenses. So apart from that, some of the other benefits with the smart licensing is like you get the license flexibility. Now the license flexibility is like your software is normally not locked with a specific device. So you can easily use the licenses, and also you can transfer the licenses to the other devices as well. And also it provides kind of easy activation options. In the case of easy activation, like there will be a pool of software licenses, and this pool of licenses you can apply to the multiple devices, not an individual device. Because normally if you, in the older method, we used to have something called product activation key, where you need to activate that license for each and every individual device, one device at a time. But whereas here you can activate the licenses probably with a pool of softwares, it can be used across the entire company network. again provide some kind of simplicity where it will provide you a standardized smart license with a simplified way across all the Cisco products. So this is something we need to know. This is what a Cisco Smart Account exactly offers you. So let's say if you want to go for a Cisco Smart Account, you can create. So basically, anyone who is having a Cisco ID can request a Cisco Smart Account. So we'll see how exactly the process goes. But if you just have a Cisco ID, you can request for a smart account. So getting a smart account is fast and free. You don't need to do any kind of payments for this. It may take a couple of minutes, like maybe around 5 to 10 minutes to activate your account. Of course, you have to request, and you need to get an approval via email for that. So we can request for the smart account from Cisco website. Like we need to get back to software.cisco.com in order to get the smart account. So again, before you request for the smart account, the prerequisite is you need to have a Cisco ID. Of course, you need to have a Cisco account. You can create a Cisco account, or you can use your Cisco CCO login, and you can use that account to request for the smart account. Now, again, if you ask like, why do we need a smart account? As I said, the smart account is mandatory for many popular Cisco products. So you must have a Cisco smart account in order to order or receive any kind of smart licensing products. And let's say if the question is like, who actually needs a smart account? All your Cisco customers needs a smart account. So without smart account, you cannot use the smart licenses on your purchases. Now, again, if you compare, if I say, let's say, what is the difference between the old and the new? So the flexibility, like in the case of traditional licenses, let's say if you compare the traditional license with the smart license option, what we have now from Cisco. So in the case of traditional license, you do not know what you own. Like, let's say you get some products from Cisco and you get the licenses, but there is no proper record or a portal which displays what products you own, what licenses you have activated. Those kind of information about your software assets is not available. But whereas with the case of smart license, you have a complete view of your software assets. So once you log into your smart account, you can see all your software assets and the licenses and the device usage. This all can be managed from a single interface. And again, the next difference is like if you're using a traditional license, you will be using a product activation key, which has to be manually registered on each and every device. And the device can only be unlocked with that license key. So if you want to unlock your device, you must enter that product activation key in order to unlock the device. But whereas in the case of smart license, there is no product activation keys required. So probably you can easily activate the devices. So there is no more product activation keys required in the new method. And one more difference, like we can say in the traditional way, the licenses are specific to only one device. Once you activate the license, we also call it as node locking. The license product activation key will be locked with that particular device. But whereas in the case of a smart license, there is no more like that. You have a company specific licensing. So which means you get a flexible licensing feature where you can have a pool of devices, and the licenses you can apply to that particular group. So you can use licenses beyond your original purchase, and overall usage means you can actually activate the licenses according to the devices. So where you have a pool of devices, and the pool of licenses can be activated with a smart account. So basically in the new method, we'll be using a Cisco Smart Account. And of course, when we get into the SD-WAN, we need to add the WAN edge devices. We'll be using a smart account in that as well.